What's up guys, Craig here again with another video in GTA 5. It's another one of these return to videos, one that I done like when this first came out. First one was in Grove Street and that was poor low income neighbourhoods. I thought, let's go to the rich man's playground, the Hollywood equivalent in Los Santos, Vinewood. So yeah, first bit I started off with was the Chinese theatre. Can't remember the full name of it in real life, but I'm sure you know what I'm talking about considering I'm showing you the game equivalent. Didn't realise the San Andreas version had so little texture to it. It was really, it's one of the few bits that actually just look totally shit. I mean, I know it doesn't look great by today's standards, but still, it looks a lot better in the new one. Next section, you want to do some shopping in Los Santos? Rodeo Drive thing. I think is the real version called Rodeo Drive? I think it is. I'm not an expert in LA, obviously, because I'm from Glasgow, the complete opposite of LA. Just not glamorous at all. But yeah, this was the equivalent of that rich, douchey shopping area in LA in San Andreas, and here is the Los Santos GTA 5 version. Much nicer looking. Definitely looks, you know, like you get some fancy ass shit here. I mean, and also location for one of the heists, I believe. I could be wrong. I'm almost certain I'm not wrong though. Yeah, looks a lot nicer, a lot more upmarket. Despite it was supposed to be upmarket in San Andreas, it didn't really look it. Oh, and on to the next bit. This leads on to one of my favourite bits in the new GTA. This is the only movie theatre, or not movie theatre, movie set thing I could find in the old one. So I'm assuming it's the same thing. Um, in the new one, you've got the Richards Majestic thing, which plays a minor role in the story, I believe. But I just think it's a really cool little place in Los Santos. Very Hollywood, obviously, but I don't know, something about it I just really like. It's got loads of like little touches to it that just screams Rockstar, like a little, well, I'm assuming it's Italian set just within the city. Just little things like that I like. Also, there's obviously the big golf course in the new one. This is the only real equivalent I could find. In the old one was a sort of tennis club, obviously completely different in scale. Um, Oh, Vinewood Hills. This was quite a significant place in San Andreas. Mad Dog's mansion doesn't seem to be there from what I can find, but like CG's house seems to have just sort of disappeared. But that's fine. That's to be expected. And looking at Vinewood Hills beforehand, it looked a lot more, how would I put it, sparsely populated, if you know what I mean. Just didn't seem like there was much. And now there seems like everything's a bit more densely packed in. There's more houses, more fancy pools and tennis courts and all that sort of shit. But obviously it looks a lot better as well. And now on to the defining sort of icon thing of Vinewood. The Vinewood sign, obviously a nod to the Hollywood sign, looks infinitely better in GTA 5. Not that you wouldn't really expect that, of course, but also worth noting, it's a lot further away from the city than the last one was. Get that right eventually. Um, the last one, it was kind of like right next to the houses. This one's like way up in a mountain. And also you see there's lots of little touches that just Rockstar Games seems to always have. Little bits of graffiti and wear and tear on the sign. Just give you an idea of like the rough size of the sign. CJ was about half the size of the bottom part of the letter E, and by the looks of things, Franklin's probably roughly the same, so height wise, they're probably about the same. If anything, it might be a bit wider. I'm not 100% sure on that. Behind it, in San Andreas, there really wasn't much there. It's just bits holding up the sign and whatnot, but obviously in the new one, you can climb up the letters and jump off. I assume if you wanted to, but I don't want to do that because I enjoy Franklin living. I don't want to kill him off. And there we go, a wee look over the city. And if that's not a perfect shot to end on, I don't know what is. But yeah, make sure to like and subscribe for more GTA videos.